the night. Oh yeah. Just say it again. No, I'm not. Hi everybody, it is I, RVA. Welcome to my channel. If I haven't already met you, there's so much to get through. So, of course, subscribe, of course, share and like, because they're always nice. Green tea, laptop, but I really have to quickly, because it's a really nice thing to do, and I do say, as one of my perks, that I do shout your name out, right? So just bear with me and we'll get straight to the video. How are you doing, by the way? What? Greg Carrison, Abby Jeff, Anna Bergstrom, Christopher Barragan, sorry if I'm saying these incorrectly, Dimitri XDSIB, Eve Marie Hughes, Jenna S, Losso, Lucas Pavelet, Peter Hollins. I just want to give another shout out to Peter Hollins because he's pretty big and he's like a Patreon, and that's still amazing. Thank you so much, Peter. Like, subscribe to him, he's awesome. Steve Schenkel, Travis Horton. So I'm so sorry if I missed anyone out. Please let me know in Patreon, and if you want to support me as well, because I do get a lot of copyright and I'm still eating beans out of a tin. Kind of getting used to it, I'm joking. But like literally every bit of support that you can give me is amazing, and there are perks to doing that, and I'm even doing more things as well, like free lessons on there, free singing tips, all that kind of shizzle. I don't like needy, but you know, I'm just saying. Okay, let's get to it. DALLON. I'm not gonna start saying Brandon. I know, right? It's Brendan. It's still quite cold outside. Wait, what was that? When you forget the words? Oh yeah, it's that kind of thing you can do sometimes, like da 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 da. 99% of the time, if you don't go, I forgot the lyrics, people aren't gonna notice. People aren't gonna notice. I like that. He was just very subdued by it all, right? It's a good tip. Just carry on. Do you know what? I'm gonna admit it. There have been times when I've been singing on stage to my own songs that I've written, and I have just made up different lyrics. Actually, sometimes they've been kind of better. That's like a confidence thing, like, oh, whilst I'm messing up, instead of me like singing nothing, I'm just gonna make up something else. And I was like, oh, the lyrics aren't too bad. But nobody notices. Most of the time, nobody notices. Unless you're like red arrowing on your face. Shush. He's very sweet looking, isn't he? Looks like he's a little schoolboy. Not too bad. Almost like you changed vowels. A bit softer. But obviously you got, you know who. Hang on. Because he's got such a powerful voice. It's nice. Notice that vowel modification there. Oh, you can't really push fuller in that sound. Oh, was it that? That was more like a hey. Oh, hey, and he goes back. His posture sort of lifts up a little bit there. Goes back, head tilt, teeth on show, belt. Nail it, slay it, whatever. I love the fact all three of them are playing their little guitars and two harmonies. That was quite pitchy, wasn't it? Did you hear that? I won't rebind it, but I felt it was a bit shrill, a little bit pitchy there. I mean, it's easily done, live environments, and I never go sort yourself out. It's like, it's so difficult. Oh, sorry, I thought it was Harry Styles. Oh, he's on his own here, that's good. He's doing those vowels. It's difficult, isn't it? You've got to do that practice, put that work in. I think he's getting a little bit more confident. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Nice timing. That was a lot better. That was a lot better. Better. Oh wow, look at him playing to all of them lot. Oh, that's why. It's great. So much going on. You can barely hear the backing. I'm like this. I'm trying really hard to listen to him. It's a really important job though, backing singing. It's a really, really important job that I know a lot of us are like, you know, oh, it's all about the front man, front woman, front singer. And yes, of course they're really important, but at the same time, if you're gonna go wrong, it kind of, you hear it and then you kind of go, what's that sound that doesn't quite sound right? So you really gotta be on your game. But you know, things happen, conditions of singing outside on a hot sunny day. Oh, thinking about spring and summer now, okay. But you know, you still have to provide, you know, you still have to have good support, you still have to be quite technically, you don't have to be the most technically gifted singer, but backing singers, some of them actually are some of the best singers out there. Some of the best singers. Sometimes I think I've heard the backing singer better than the actual front person, you know, the lead singer. I need to remember who. Come on, look at his hair. Look at his hair there. Oh, we're going back. Just pure ouvert. Got quite a lot of cry to his voice, twang, fringe or resonance, right? His little leg go, I love that. Sound. I like that. It takes something to sing over a full band, doesn't it? It's got a power. Timing. Pitch is pretty good here. I like his, it's quite powerful, his voice. What is that? Oh my god, that scared me! We're under attack. Save me now. Continue. It's because the audio isn't great in itself. It's really hard to hear. Well, bit like Green Day, Billy Joel, is it? He's got that kind of, not as much about everything that I want. It's not quite like that, is it? But it's got elements, similarities. It's quite expressive voice. I know this one. Oh, it sounds really familiar. That Muse. I mean, he's staying a lot in his middle register. He's pulling up chest quite a bit. He's quite stationary though. He seems like he's quite happy to be there. Well, he looks like a pop star. Wait, that's green. That's good. Be good if you put a few more of those in, I think. Not, you don't want to overdo it. You've got to be careful when you're doing those kind of sort of when you're doing those kind of sounds. It's kind of like a scream. Because there's so much pressure that goes onto your vocal folds and all the ligaments and the muscles surrounding them. So you have to build up with that kind of thing, with the correct amount of air to the vocal folds. But obviously make sure you're warmed up prior to doing something like that when you go into that kind of technique. I like him. I want to see more, maybe more where I can actually hear him a little bit better. Maybe a studio sound, but he's great live singing. I know there was a lot of backing. He was doing a lot of backing, and that's fine as well. It's quite nice to see that side actually of the singing. So it's always like, you know, the main singer. But actually I do know how hard it is to do backing singing, and it's always like, it's all about the lead singer, and I get that, but at the same time there's so much respect to be had with pretty much every musician and every vocalist, and at the same time he's playing the guitar, and that's always something so amazing, I believe, to be able to do two at the same time. It looks easy, but it's not. I mean, it becomes easy when you go through your habitual practice and you're doing it every single day and you're like focused and obsessed. Yeah, okay, gotta go. Lots of love to you guys. Hashtag never stop singing, DALLON. Hashtag never stop singing, you guys. And hashtag never alone. And thank you for your messages still. It's so beautiful and heartwarming to hear from you guys saying that these videos are helping. And that's really cool. I try and, you know, I do want to try and help the world. God, that sounds really cheesy. But, oh no, it's flashing.